we are going to be we're going to be discussing Masterclass 801. Masterclass 801. And Masterclass 801 is the power of the Blitz call strategy. The power of the Blitz call strategy. Every training we're doing here is strategically put together so that by the time you repeat these trainings, you become good, you become formidable, you understand why we do what we do, and you're able to create way more results for yourself. So today we're going to look at what the Blitz call strategy really is. And this is one strategy that is turning out millionaires in our team. And I'll be extensively discussing it, the mindset and everything. And I want you to pay attention. Now, remember, it is not just in you hearing it. It is not just in you hearing it, but also in you making use of what you've heard, making use of what we just said to you. That is what's going to be the determinant of your success. Because you see, when you don't know why something is done, you mess it all up. First of all, you must know why we tell you to do what we're telling you to do. When you know why, nobody will push you to do it. When you understand why you are doing something, nobody will push you to do it. So for every one of you in the cell meeting now, the first thing you want to ask yourself is, why do I even join this cell meeting every day? Why? And find out for yourself the reasons why you are in this meeting doing what you're asking you to do. That is the only reason, the only thing that will separate you from a robot. A robot does what it does because a robot is programmed. The robot does not know why it is doing it. The robot is programmed. It is doing it because that is the programming running in it. The processors are telling it, do this, do this, do this. But you are not a robot. You are not doing things because you have been programmed to do it. Even God, when God created you, knew that he could have made you a robot. But he said, no, instead of making you a robot, I will infuse free will into you so that you have the choice to do things or not do it. He gave you understanding. And based on that understanding, you can now reason out why you do what you are doing. When you reason out why you do what you are doing and you do it, you become accountable to yourself. And that is when everything changes for you. So why are you even in this business? Why did you wake up this morning and join the cell meeting? Why are you using your data you will have used on Netflix to come for this cell meeting? When the value of something is not known, abuse is inevitable. You need to know the reason, the value you are getting, whether it is something you want or not. So when you don't know why something is done, you mess it all up. When you don't know why we are running the Blitz call sessions, you mess it all up. When you don't know why we call you to come sit down and make this calls, you mess it all up. You are doing this for yourself. So I'm giving you some reasons. You are doing it for yourself. You are doing this to build an income source that will outlive you. You are doing this to build cash flow advantage over your friends, over your colleagues. You are doing this to give yourself and your family the good life. You are doing this to give your family an advantage in life. You are doing this because in you, somewhere in you, you want to help other people succeed. Because when people in your immediate circle are successful, guess what happens? There is less pressure on you. So when we call you for the Blitz call strategy meeting, we are calling you because it is for your own good that you do it to change your business. Now, for all of you who have been struggling with your business, I have this line for you on the screen. If you are struggling in your business, all you need is 5 bursts of Blitz calls and you will emerge. 5 bursts of Blitz calls. If you are struggling with your business, all you need is 5 bursts of Blitz calls and you will emerge. Everything will change for you. 5 bursts. And you will learn how all those things have been done. So what is the Blitz session? What is the Blitz session? Where is the word Blitz from? During the Second World War, the Germans were known to have a strategy with which they overrun countries very, very fast. Before then, people were used to using chakabom, that gun we call chakabom. That's what they used. Those they are rifles, and that's what they were using. Shoot me, I shoot you, shoot me, I shoot you. That's what they were doing. And those wars could take time. That was when the armored cars, the armored tanks started coming out, the aircraft started coming out. And the Germans devised a system of bombarding countries with speed on land, sea, and air simultaneously. And they called it blitzkrieg, something like that. It's not an English word. So that system involved them overrunning a country very fast. And we saw them taking over countries in days. Some countries could not even fire a shot, and they've already taken over the country because of the speed with which they moved. And Mr. Eric Worre borrowed that word and used it to coin the phrase Blitz call in our business, in network marketing. A Blitz call refers to a focused and intensive effort to contact and communicate with a large number of people within a short period of time. In other words, the Blitz call session is a time compressing activity. It compressed time frames. So instead of making 100 calls in 1 year to your prospects, the Blitz call session makes 100 calls in 1 day. So instead of staying 1 year to make 100 calls, why not make 100 calls in 1 day? That's the mindset of the Blitz call. The purpose of the Blitz call is to generate immediate interest, sign them up immediately, gather leads, people who are going to sign up later on, right? Enroll new people into the business and grow your business fast. That is the purpose. Not everybody is going to sign up immediately. They come for your presentation, but we want to gather more leads. We want to get people into a prospecting funnel, as many of them as possible. These people are people that will possibly become connectors in our business. One of the most important part of the Blitz call is the ability of the call to create momentum and urgency. You see, these two things are the things that create massive success. We're going to discuss later on the power of momentum as part of this program, probably tomorrow or next. And you understand what I'm talking about. You see, without urgency, you cannot be rich. Without urgency, you cannot be rich. Like I tell people during in the urgency script, we have a script called urgency script. When you ask somebody tells you I don't have money to sign up into the business, and you ask him a very simple question. Assume I was your child, right? Me, not you, not your own child. Put myself in the picture. Assume I was your child, and I collapsed, and you rush me to the hospital, and the doctor says, if you don't bring 50,000 naira for my surgery, I will die in 24 hours. Will you let me die? They will say, no, they won't let you die. So what will you do? They say they will run around, they will beg, they will do whatever it takes, they will raise the money. That means you will raise the money. I say yes. They'll say yes. Within 24 hours, right? They'll say yes. I ask them again, okay, well, what if the doctor says, if you don't bring 50,000 naira for my surgery, I will die in the next 10 years. Will that money come in 24 hours? The answer is no, because I have time. That takes away the urgency. And because it takes away the urgency, it takes away the creativity, the creative mind, the resourcefulness of the person. When there is no urgency, there is no resourcefulness. In the 60s, the Russians were conducting the space race, and the Americans were trying to catch up. The Russians were doing it during the Cold War. The Russians were doing these things, the Americans were trying to catch up. And there was urgency for them to stamp their name. And guess what? The Americans decided to go to the moon. When the Russians had no plan of even going to the moon, they thought the Russians wanted to get there. So they decided to land the man on the moon. And they succeeded. They won that race. They got to the moon first. And after reaching the moon, what else? Nothing. Since that time till today, they've not gone back to the moon because there's no urgency. The Blitz call, the power of the Blitz call lies in its ability to create momentum and urgency. Momentum is the biggest thing that can happen to your business. Any business you are running, momentum is the biggest thing because momentum makes you bigger than you are. Momentum makes you smarter than you are. Momentum makes your colleagues, your co-workers, your friends smarter than they are. Wherever there's momentum, the organization is on fire. So you see that by reaching out to a significant number of people in a concentrated time frame, network marketers aim to leverage the collective energy and enthusiasm generated during the calls to make a substantial impact on their business. Imagine 10 people come together, you put 10 of your teammates together, and you perform these calls. There will be so much, I must do this call because this man is doing this call. You will have less incidents of people who come and they're looking at their phone like a TV and they're not doing anything. People will come together, sit together, make those calls together, and you will see impact on your business. They will follow up, they will come for presentation because they know what they're doing. So let us do some mindset reframing as we dive into what we're talking about today. Number one is slow and steady does not win the race. Fast and consistent will beat slow and steady any day. You remove this slow and steady thing from your brain because it's something that we were taught in primary school. They tell us story. There was a tortoise and a rabbit. They decided to go for a race. And then on the day of the race, once they shot the gun, the tortoise disappeared, started running. The rabbit started running, and the tortoise just kept plodding along, coming slowly. The rabbit got to a tree under the hot sun and decided to go sleep under the shade of the tree. The rabbit slept under the tree, and the tortoise came and overtook him and won the race. Those were the kind of ancient programming that they put in our heads as children, and we started running slow and steady. You think you have time. Fast and consistent will be slow and steady any day. Reframe your mind. Brian Tracy says something in his book, Eat That Frog. He said, if you must eat 2 frogs, start with the ugliest frog first. If you must eat 2 frogs, start with the ugliest frog first. At least the more beautiful frog is going to look good on your plate. So what that means is that if I must make calls to grow my business, why not just start with the calls immediately? Why not just do the calls now? Why not just do it? Why not just make those calls immediately? Why postpone the calls when I can do it now? Reframe your mind. If you need skills to grow, why not learn them fast? if I need the skills of making calls to become a millionaire in this business, what am I sitting down at home I'm doing? Why not just make more calls and gain more skills? If I must fail to succeed, remember we talked about the power of failure some time ago. Failure is not fatal. Failure is not final, but it is the courage to continue that counts. People fail every day as they become successful. Success is only a combination of failures. It's just piling up failures until you get to where success is. So if I must fail to succeed, why not fail faster and succeed faster? Why do I want to postpone my initial failure, which is inevitable? Nobody can succeed without failing over and over again. So why not just start failing the fail fast and start succeeding faster? Reframe your mind. Reframe your mind. Why postpone your eventual success when you can call up your success faster? Why wait? Why wait to become successful tomorrow when you can become successful today? So with those reframed mindsets, I want you to examine some core mindsets behind the Blitz call session. The first mindset is motivation and enthusiasm. Let me explain something to you. When you go do the Blitz call session, you are driven by a strong sense of motivation and enthusiasm for your business opportunity. We believe in what we are doing. We believe we have something good to offer. We believe what we are giving you is a gift. And if you take that gift and use that gift, you will become very successful. That mindset allows us to approach this Blitz call session with a lot of energy and passion, which can be contagious and inspire prospects to take action. Because you see, it is said that when you are excited and passionate, it can be felt even over the phone. When someone is excited and you make a phone call to somebody, they will feel your passion over the phone. Likewise, when you are dull. I remember the time one of my teammates made a call. I was just in the office and I had her making that call. When she was done, I called, I said, come, if this person shows up in this presentation, I'll give you 10,000 naira. She was, taken aback. Why will I say that? I said, because if I'm that person, I will not come. The person will not come. If I were that person, I will show up. The voice you use in making that call will never make somebody want to come. I don't want to see the person, the face behind that call. And after the meeting, I called her. Did that person show up? No, the person did not show up. Very simple. You must be passionate. And those passion, the right mindset allows you to come with passion to make the Blitz call. The second mindset is the sense of urgency. Sense of urgency. Blitz calls are fueled by a sense of urgency. And when he made it very clear, he said, when you're making your calls, step one, be in a hurry. Be in a hurry. Never be too relaxed, too laid back when you're making your calls. Quick one. You're talking to somebody, your friend. John, how are you doing? How is everything going with you? Quick one, quick one, quick one. Quick one. Using quick one alone really put a sense of urgency. Network marketers understand that timing plays a crucial role in network marketing, and they recognize the importance of seizing opportunities when it arrives. Network marketers understand this issue of urgency is very, very strong. The mindset behind the Blitz call is to create a sense of urgency within your friends, your teammates, encouraging them to promptly make decisions and take advantage of the opportunity at hand. So when we're calling you on Thursday and Friday to come join us in doing the Blitz call, you must understand that there is urgency in you doing that. Urgency in you coming to make the calls, urgency in you, bringing your team together and putting in the time. Urgency in the way you make the call. Third mindset is the growth mindset. Network marketers who embrace Blitz calls typically have a growth mindset. Very simple. They view each call as an opportunity for growth and learning, regardless of the outcome. They are not there to say, okay, you know what? I did one call today and nobody showed up. No, they are thinking about growth. That's why I told you about what I said initially. If I must learn the skills, why don't I just learn the skills fast and fail fast so that I can learn fast and succeed faster? The Blitz call is an opportunity for you to grow. They understand that when they reach out to a large number of prospects, they increase their chances of finding interested individuals who align with their business goals and vision. Our job is to make the blind see. Our job in this business is to show people an opportunity. Whether they take the opportunity or not is not our problem. But the more people who show the opportunity, the more we get switched on people who are going to become network marketers with us. Mindset number 4, result-oriented focus. This is the mindset behind the Blitz call. Network marketers recognize that these calls offer a concentrated effort to generate immediate interest, gather leads, and potentially enroll new people into our business. We know that is the essence. We are result-oriented. We know that if we do this, way more people will see the business, way more people will do the business, way more people will succeed. So when we're doing the Blitz call, we approach each call with a focus on achieving tangible outcomes and measurable results. We don't just go out there and just throw words out. No, we know what we are looking for. We are result-oriented. During the Blitz calls, we are looking at people who will come in to attend our presentation, join our business, show interest so we can collect their leads, possibly collect more names from them, and use those names to increase our leads. We want to create momentum in our organization. So there is a focus that we are going for through the Blitz call session. I believe we are seeing the Blitz call session from a very different point. When we call people, come for your Blitz call, come for your Blitz call, people don't tend to understand what we're talking about because they don't know the mindset, and that's why they don't do it. Mindset number 5 is resilience and persistence. This is one core mindset in our business because you see, we understand that not every call will result in immediate success. But despite what is happening, we are determined and resilient in the face of challenges. We make some calls to some people and they tell us they insult us. Some will call us scammers. Some will cut the call. Some will say, never call this number again. What do? We are resilient. We continue. Because we understand that a river does not cut through rocks by its power. No, a river cut through rocks by its persistence and resilience over the years. That is why we view setbacks in our business as just an opportunity for growth, and we remain persistent in the pursuit of building a successful network marketing business. We understand that the laws that guide business globally guide our business too. So we're not worried when people don't join us. We see people who refuse to attend our presentation as window shoppers. Many of you have gone to ShopRite or to other retail stores, and you shop with the whole place down with your eyes, and you didn't buy anything, and nobody cried. Same thing here. Number 6 mindset is empathy and service. Successful network marketers approach the Blitz call with an empathic and service-oriented mindset. They genuinely care about the desires and the needs of their fellow teammates and even their prospects, the people they are calling. And what we're doing is that we're seeking to provide value and solution to them. When I call you and tell you that we show people alternative ways of raising funds to start a business, to fund the business, to fund projects without dropping collateral, without paying interest rates, without paying back the funds generated, am I providing you with some form of value? The answer is yes. Because some people have come to question, why do we say these things? Question number 2, is it a lie? Is it a lie? It is not a lie. If you make 500,000 naira from this business, what will you do with it? Can you use it to start a business? Yes. Can you use it to fund a business? Yes. Can you use it to fund projects? Yes. Did you borrow money from anybody? No. Will you pay back any loan? No. You see, we understand that our job is to provide services to people, help people, be empathic and help people solve problems. But we use language that produces results. Rich men are careful in the use of language. They don't tell lies, but they use the language in such a way as to influence you positively and make you do what they want you to do. A man who does not understand our concept will come and join our business. In network marketing, we are having our seminar at so and so place. Come there and let us help you to become financially free. Nobody will show up because you don't know how to use your language. So our scripts are designed in an empathic way to place ourselves in the hands, in the shoes of the average person out there. This mindset drives them to actively listen to their prospect as they speak to the prospect, address concerns, and tailor their messaging to meet the individual needs of the prospect. So because we even call cold market people we don't know, we need to create a script that borders around what most people want for themselves. And those are the kind of script that we use during the Blitz call. The mindset behind the Blitz call in network marketing is characterized by motivation, urgency, a growth-oriented perspective, result-focused approach, resilience, and a genuine desire to serve other people. These mindsets contribute to the effectiveness of the Blitz call as a strategy for expanding networks and driving business growth in network marketing. So what are the benefits of engaging in the Blitz call? Now we've seen the mindsets. What are the benefits of engaging in the Blitz call? Number 1, momentum building. This momentum has come up again. I mentioned momentum earlier today, and we'll have a whole 50-slide presentation on momentum I'll be delivering. Because without momentum, your business is dead on arrival. Without momentum, you don't have a business. A Blitz call is designed to create a surge of excitement and energy within the team. By rallying everyone together and delivering a powerful message, it can ignite motivation and inspire action. The burst of momentum can help propel the team forward and lead to increased productivity. You want to make sure that you bring your team together and you give them a message. You speak to them. You make them know what they can achieve through the Blitz call before the Blitz call starts. Make a time. Everybody come at that time, sit down with them, talk to them, and then everybody starts. you will see your business exploding very, very fast. Let me just give an example. If you have 10 teammates and you bring the 10 of them together, you say, you know what? Let us do 75 calls each and let us invite people into our meeting on Sunday. You and your 10 sit down. The 10 of them already are delivering 750 calls in your team because you're the upline. In your team, 750 calls are being made. This was how I track my business and how I still track my business by the number of calls happening in my team. So if I have 750 calls being made, that's crazy, into one event. I will most probably outperform every other person showing up, inviting me to that event. 750 calls behind me. That's the momentum. If I allow those teammates go and make the calls however I want to make the calls, they don't show up, I don't put them together, what do you think I'm going to get? Practically nothing. Number two, second benefit of momentum, time efficiency. Time efficiency. Blitz calls are usually short and concise calls, right? They're not very long calls, but you come into a short into an environment, I will make these calls fast. We promote the opportunity, we bring them in, we invite them, we bring them, we invite them. So it provides efficient use of time and ensures that participants receive the necessary information without lengthy talks. So instead of wasting the whole day in small conversations, we bring them together in a particular time, bound everybody by time, and everybody goes all out. Everybody goes all out. We can have a prize for the person who wins, who is the first to make the highest number of calls. We can have a prize. It can be something as little as a chilled bottle of wine kept there for the person. The first to finish will take the wine, and everybody goes all out to make those calls. Yes, the wine is not a big deal. Anybody can buy a bottle of wine, but it is a prize. It is a prize, right? The power of a prize is not in the prize itself. It is in the pride the prize gives you. The pride in the prize is the power of the prize. Third benefit is urgency and action. Blitz call sessions emphasizes the importance of taking immediate action. Immediate action, no postponing. It encourages teammates to seize the moment and make quick decisions and implement strategies to achieve the goal. The sense of urgency helps avoid procrastination and drives results. So now that you are on it, why don't I just do it fast? See your results. The fourth benefit is training and education. The Blitz course can serve as a platform for training and education. Leaders can share valuable insights, success stories, and practical tips to help members improve their skills and grow their businesses. Quickly, before it starts, you gather them, share success stories, tell stories of people who grew through the Blitz calls. It also trains you because you learn how to make the calls. They can stand up and say, okay, we're using this script. This is how this script is done. This is how you respond to this. And everybody starts doing it. And the leader can go around. We used to have what we call hovering leaders. Those leaders we call hovering leaders are just hovering around. They are not making the calls themselves. They are downlines are the ones making the calls, but they are moving around everywhere, listening to people's calls, helping people correct one or two things, improving their strategies. That's education. Fifth benefit is duplication and team unity. When you conduct Blitz calls regularly, you are building a culture of duplication within your team. And I said it the other day, that one of the most powerful things you can do is to build a culture of the system that people do, people keep, people fight to protect. When your teammates see the importance, witness the importance and effectiveness of these Blitz call sessions, they will replicate it in their own team, even in your absence. What that will do is that it will create a unified approach and strengthen the overall network. You want to make sure you pull your team together, as many of them as possible, into a functional Blitz session. And all leaders, you need to begin to make your Blitz session more effective. The Blitz session is not just done at any time because it's Thursday or Friday. The Blitz session is done within a time frame from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Why? Because you want to create the impact of people coming together and seeing others working as one unit and creating results. They say no bird soars so high, it is soars alone. When birds soar, they soar in pairs, minimum. In Latin, they say, ecce quam bonum delectum habitare fratres in unum. It's a Latin phrase that said how good, how delightful it is for brothers to live together as one, for us to work as one unit. When people come together as one and work together, they create a formidable force. You can easily break a broomstick, but you can't break a bunch of brooms because they are now one. This unified strength is what we want in our teams. It creates comradeship. People come together and they're acting as one undivided entity. They produce more results. Their downlines will come, see what is happening and plug in. And that culture of duplication sets in. Rapid expansion, another benefit of the Blitz call session. Blitz calls can help accelerate the growth of network marketing teams by quickly exposing a large number of people to the opportunity within a very short period of time. Is it not better I sign up 20 people in 30 days than I sign up 20 people in 1 year? If I sign up 20 people in 1 year, many of them will lose steam. Many of them will not even stay because they don't have comradeship. They don't have people they look up to. They don't have people that are coming with them. I was able to bring a class of people in at the same time. But because I am using the Blitz call session, I can actually get a lot of people in fast. And all that will happen is that it will lead to a surge in new enrollments and development of stronger and more extensive networks. The next is increased engagement. Another benefit, increased engagement. Now, the thing about the Blitz call session is that you are the one making your calls yourself. Nobody's making any call for you. There are calls that you can make for yourself in the business. So because you are the one doing that, it is increasing engagement. It is increasing participation in the team. The heightened sense of urgency and excitement can motivate individuals to take immediate action and engage more deeply in the business opportunity. And this engagement is not just from your team members, also from prospects, people who come into your presentation. Why? Because they come in, instead of you having 1 or 2 prospects in the hall, now you have 40, 50 prospects in the hall. And the group mind policy system begins to work for them, work in your favor. The group mind. One person is signing up, another person is signing up because one is signing up. We have seen people who sign up and say they don't know why they're signing up, but the only reason they signed up is because they saw that people signing up. So what is it that we are doing? After signing up, they want to know what they're doing. We've seen that happen a number of times. So people are more engaged, more connected to you when you build through the Blitz session. A very powerful benefit. Number 8 is enhanced team spirit, because this involves the collective participation of members. It creates a sense of urgency in them and comradeship. This experience strengthens team bonds. It will boost their morale, foster a supportive environment within your network. You don't want a team that is fighting themselves. You don't want a team where leaders are fighting themselves. When they come together and work together as one, those incidences reduce, and you have a stronger team and a more effective team. Number 9 is efficient time management. We have seen that for so many people, the reason they don't succeed in our business is because they don't manage their time well. Now, according to Brian Tracy, there's really nothing called time management. You can't manage time. What you manage is yourself, right? You manage yourself with respect to the time available, which is 24 hours. So when you package your timing well, package yourself well, you will not find yourself running all over the place. So typically, calls that would have taken, you want to make 50 calls, and those 50 calls would have taken you 2 days to make, 3 days to make, 2 weeks to make. You can actually say, you know what, I'm going to get these calls done in 1 hour, in 2 hours. I go all in, you go all in, and you produce results. So a Blitz call allows network marketers to make the best use of the time. It helps prioritize and streamline the process, ensuring the efforts are concentrated and productive. It is like a rifle shooting a single bullet that is dropping the target. Not this one that will shoot and scatter the bullet all over the place. Some can touch you, some might not touch you. Pump action. Is it a pump action or double barrel that will scatter the bullets everywhere? But a rifle, 1 bullet drops you, because every power is behind that 1 bullet. It's not scattered. That is what happens in the Blitz call session, because all your focus is streamlined. So you see, to maximize the power of the Blitz call, network marketers consider the following strategies. Number 1, pay attention. Plan and schedule in advance to ensure consistent and regular communication with your team. Plan it in advance, so they should know when the Blitz call is happening, so that they start planning with their teammates. Prepare a clear and concise message that highlights the key benefits, opportunities, and actions to be taken. They need to understand. We've seen people come for Blitz calls and their phones, and they didn't come with their phones. Some come for Blitz call sessions. Their phones are remaining 2%. Some come for Blitz call sessions. There's no airtime in their phones. Speak to your team with passion before the calls begin. Sit down with them and talk to them. Let them know what you intend to achieve. That's why you need to get your people into the Blitz call by 3 o'clock, so that they can be there to partake in that particular round of talk. Then everybody moves into the Blitz call. Incorporate success stories and testimonials to inspire and build belief in the team. So before the call starts, as you are speaking to them with passion, guess what? Tell them a few stories. Now, this session will not take long, probably 10 minutes, you are done, right? Provide relevant scripts you want them to use in making the calls. Be very clear on the strategy. The mistake I've seen a lot of people make is that they are doing Blitz calls and their teammates don't have the script. If there is a particular script that needs to be used, you know how many people you are inviting for the Blitz call sessions, how many people are coming, have those scripts and keep them. Print them and keep them. When these people come, give them the scripts. After they finish the call, collect your script and keep back so that you won't be taken by surprise. Provide actionable steps or challenges for participants to implement immediately following the calls. Actionable steps. Now you have made this call, send this message. This is the message you're supposed to send. This is the exact message you're supposed to send. Edit the message and give to them. Don't assume they will edit it properly. You edit it properly and give to them. Put in the reservation code. Give it to them. Let them send it in front of you as they make one call, send one. Make one call, send one. Let them have what they are sending. And then tell them what they need to do after the calls. Tell them how they can do the follow-up calls. Tell them how they can send the follow-up messages. Do not assume. Remember, assumption is the mother of all efforts. When you assume, you are usually shocked. Now, follow up after the Blitz calls to answer questions, provide support and track progress. So the people you've invited, your teammates who did the invitation, ask them, let them ask you questions. Help them clear things that didn't get well. Track their progress. Look at how many calls they made. Look at the responses they got. If you see they're not getting good responses, ask them how they made the call. Study what they did. Let them make it again. You hear it. Track their progress. So let us look at some very, very important notes as we begin to wrap this up. Our Blitz call lasts between 2 hours to 4 hours. Between 2 hours to 4 hours. And it holds on Thursdays and Fridays, right? Typically from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Mobilize your teammates beforehand to join the session. Group sessions are more effective. Now, a lot of people will tell you that they don't have, they won't be available at that point in time. No problem. Try and see if you can move as many of them into a group as possible. You are to make within this interval 50 to 100 calls, depending on your strength. 50 to 100 calls. So as you are coming for your Blitz call, make sure that your teammates understand they are coming with a list of people that will be called. Come with a list. Now, there are people they will call themselves. There are people we can call for them. But during a Blitz call session, if there are people that they cannot call themselves, exchange the list. If Mr. A cannot call certain people himself and Mr. B cannot call certain people himself, exchange. The leaders will determine that with you. The goal is to get 30 people to accept to attend your event from one call session. That is the goal. Let 30 people say, I will attend. That is the goal of the Blitz call session. 30 minimum. Run the Blitz sessions on Thursdays and Fridays from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Special Blitz calls can hold for people who cannot make the official schedule. Ensure your phones are fully charged. Charge your phone before you come. Don't come with 2% and say you want to come and make calls. Ensure you have a backup power bank, right? So that as you are calling, your phone is going down, you plug it in. Have an earpiece. It's best to have an earpiece when making Blitz calls so that you don't hold your phones too long. Even if you're holding your phone, just your phone, and your hand is up, you get tired eventually. So have an earpiece, cable earpiece, so that even if you are charging your phone, instead of raising the phone up to your ear, the earpiece can be connected to the phone. Ensure you have enough calling units on your phone. Ensure you have calling units, cards. You don't come, you want to make Blitz calls, call 50 people and you don't have airtime. And then you now say, let me go and buy airtime. No, buy the airtime before you come. Ensure you have a photocopy of the relevant script, or you buy the book, you buy the script, the immense script, you buy it, or the success manual. So you have the script. In fact, have the script, buy the script. So you have what to say. And always remember, excuses don't work. Excuses don't work. Looking for reasons why you can't do this is not going to help you in any way. Looking for reasons why you can't come make the calls will not help you in any way. If you want to move your business to the next level, the Blitz call session is designed to help you achieve that so that you can produce powerful results for yourself. Don't sit down, fold your hands in comfort, and feel big. No, you are feeling big and you are broke. There's nothing as useless as a broke, proud man, right? Except you're ugly. Then there's nothing as terrible as an ugly, broke, proud man. So if you're ugly, you're broke, you're proud, what do you have? So keep your pride aside. Keep whatever is disturbing you aside and focus and build your business. It is worth it. What you get from this business is entirely worth it. So now we understand how the Blitz call session really runs. We understand the benefits of running the Blitz call session. We understand the mindsets behind the Blitz call session. Don't wait for your team leaders to call you every Thursday to come for it. And that's why we see in our engagement structure, we say we have the full-timers who show up every day, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They're basically running full Blitz call sessions. We have the part-timers who show up for 3 hours, 2 to 5 days a week. They're basically running Blitz call sessions. But we also have the spare timers. These are people who are not taking their businesses seriously, but they want to make money. They show up once a week, Thursday or Friday, and all they come do is the Blitz call session. Ladies and gentlemen, take your Blitz call serious. You will see your business transform in ways that will shock you beyond understanding. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us in this session. God bless you all.